Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Claude Makaleli, a player whose name entered the very language of the game, Jim.
Yeah, but his arrival in English football, Peter, I felt was key in taking the title from the previous season's Invincibles. And his first goal in English football was scored on what was the homecoming of the new champions, was it not?
And a chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here to open the scoring. And he's buried it, 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty, made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, just skips past his man.
Aubameyang really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Costa Curta makes the interception. Van der Vaart. Quarter of an hour played. Isco. Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Plenty of appeals. Oh no, what has happened here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Raul. He was under real pressure there. And it's Azar. Great vision. Oh, well measured. Big chance! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
26 minutes is number 4, Sunil Chechin.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Milan.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of to hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
The ball has bounced loose now. Azar. That's been cut out, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
Oh, what real chance! Goal, Milan! First blood drawn. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So, a breakthrough already. Roberto Carlos. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That's tidy. He is through here. Now the delivery. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Milan with the corner, they're first. They get a throw in. Pings it across. Cleared away. Oh, there's a probing ball. And they're quick to get it back. He has found the way through. Great ball. Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style. Barcelona are back in business. There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Batistuta. And he welcomes it in. Cannavaro gets a good foot in there. Now that looks a decent ball. And the through ball. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Camavinga. Ricci.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Marquinhos.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking tidy in possession here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he shoots! And it's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Security staff for each
Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Milan are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19, Beckham. Number 11,
Here we go again.
Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 22.
Tromeni with the slide tackle there. And they've got rid. Threads one in. And this is Azar. Azar with the delivery.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Guardiola cuts it out. Well, that has not gone well. Schneider does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe. Schneider. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Van de Ven. Ricci. Milan finding their passes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great run on the overlap here. Played into the middle. And he can clear it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he has been fouled there. Cannavaro. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ricci, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Azar. Now that's well seen too. Oh, nice touch. Cross flung in towards the middle. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
It's their second corner of the game.
Two added minutes has been
That has
indicated.
earned a reprieve for the time being. Played out to the left flank. Milan awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos gets it away. And we're done. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Costa Curta cuts it out. Tries to pass it through. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Haaland! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Looking for the run. Now, can he find a finish?
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Messi. Haaland. Looking to play him in. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Van der Ven wins the duel this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hangs one in. Still goalless.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That has been cut short. Vardiol. Ricci. And Azar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ricci. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's delightful. And here's Mbappe. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi, Eto'o, and that is expertly dealt with. The message is clear, none shall pass. Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that has been cleared. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Shoots! He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Van de Ven is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Nedved. And they've switched it over to the other side. Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's having a shot! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
That has certainly made things interesting. Oh, what has happened here? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Azar. That ball looks a good one. And that pass just didn't quite work. And now they can clear their lines. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Nicely weighted ball. Milan looking to pass their way through. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Milan finding their passes. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Beckenbauer.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has
And
to
we're
be.
done. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think...